Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Avadon. Last episode we charged our way through the fortress of Carsta'Fall, and we've killed everyone inside, all of his defenders. As far as I know, all that's left is Carsta'Fall himself, who is somewhere in the center of the fortress. The 5 rings of Ogrim Tor surround a central clearing. It is full of lush vegetation tended to by the late Lady Antje. None of the violence and destruction that have creeped through Ogrim Tor have come here. Yet. To the northwest, on the other side of a small lake, you can hear a horn. A long, harsh note. A call of challenge. At last, cornered and bereft of servants, Lord Carsta'Fall is calling you to battle. Yeah, I suppose. And he's in the northwest corner? Fine. It didn't have to end this way, Lord Carsta'Fall. It didn't. It honestly didn't. I'm pretty sure he's over in that little corner there. So let's take a look around the outside and the rest of this first. And then we will fight him, as unfortunately has to happen. Huh. Elixir of Speed and a Pulsing Runestone. And our inventory is pretty much full now, which does kind of suck. And here we have... Huh. How do we get in there? No matter. Okay. All that leaves is him. And there he is. Well, we can cast a couple things. Let's see. Actually... no matter. Okay, we have spells that we can cast, so... Slam the Roar... Thorns, and... Oh, you can't cast Reflection. No matter. And... Call it. At last you face Lord Carsta'Fall. Surprisingly, he is alone in the grove. You would have thought that this fortress has enough warriors to defend him, but he has been abandoned. This mighty warlord who has brought about the deaths of many thousands is kneeling in the dirt. His blade is at his side, and he looks exhausted and bereft of hope. If Cimmerians ever cried, he would be now, mourning all that he has lost, but he would rather die than seem weak before a hand of Avadon. As you approach, he rises slowly to his feet. You are here. The time has come. I knew the moment I heard that Avadon's gaze was upon us that this moment would come. Where are your guards? I sent them away while you were dallying with Hunter Clement. I had to wound one of them before they would go. They will be needed to protect Doralstead from invaders after we are gone. I doubt they will succeed, but they must be here to try. Lord Carsta'Fall, I have been sent here from Avadon. You must return there with me or die. To enter the dungeons of the Black Fortress and have my spirit destroyed would be worse than death. No, I choose to die. I only need a moment for my regrets. Regrets? I was too greedy. The gaze of Avadon always casts over the far lands, looking for targets. It finds examples and unleashes its power upon them. And yet I thought that if I was cunning, I could gain enough power to destroy all the nearby steads when the chaos comes. I was so close. If I could only have evaded you for a few more weeks, I would be a great lord. The chaos comes? What do you mean? Lord Carsta'Fall smiles for perhaps the last time. But why should I spoil the surprise? You will see it for yourself. That is why you supplied Moritz Kree? Of course. He provided much power in return for very little wealth. And yet he lacked restraint. He let the Shadow Beast roam instead of hunting it down as he should have. He undid us all. You think a few weeks would have saved you? I do. I truly do. But I am growing weak and talkative and delaying the inevitable. All who live must die. It is my time. And there is no way to settle this peacefully. Settle? Peacefully? Fool, what did you expect when you came here? This is Cimmeria! Now let me show you a final trinket Moritz Kree gave me, a marvelous example of his skills. There is a necklace around his neck. 3 pearls hang from it. He rips it from his neck, throws it to the ground, and dashes it underfoot. Moments later, there is not one warrior standing before you, but 3. All of them equally solid, all lethal. They charge. Very well. This is what it must be. This is what it must be. Immune to spines. Interesting. Which means only one of them can really be damaged. Corrupting Cloud. Yes, only one of them can actually be damaged. Interesting. Very well, do as much damage as you bloody can. And make sure he does not get away. Hamstring. Okay. Since only one of them can be damaged, we need to mainly do single target attacks. Slowly, it's working. Ow. You realize that as solid as the 3 Chimerians look, only one of them is real. The others are illusions. As you watch them carefully, trying to figure out where to strike, they shimmer. Then they trade places, moving faster than your eye can track. Even when you are sure which one is real, a moment later it has moved. The 3 images of Carsta'Fall shimmer and switch places. So that's not the real one. That's the real one. Well, Jason's stuck with 2 of them. So we'll do what we can. At least the spines are helping out. Oh, she's stunned. And we have a different target on each of us. Wonderful. And they switch places. Okay. Can't really do very much. Sharpshooter spray will determine which is the real one. Ah, it's the same one. Interesting. Alright, healing touch. Okay. Slowly but surely, it's working. They didn't switch places, so we're still good. Alright. Bring out the bow. How about... Speed burst roll. Alright. You definitely need healing, so Potion of Health is a little something. And Icy Lance. Okay, they switched places. I didn't even notice. Okay, I see which one it is. That one. What the... Which one is it? There it is. Found him. Come on. Bring him down. This should finish him. Lord Carsta'Fall falls to the ground. His doppelgangers fade away. From the ground, he looks in the direction of where Lady Anchi fell. He coughs and gasps. Then he apologizes. Not to her, but to his ancestors. Father. Grandfather. It is all lost. All fallen. The other steads, they will... I am sorry. And then, overwhelmed with the magnitude of all his people have lost, he dies. Merciful, really. The justice of Avadon has been done. All miscreants have been dispatched. You are free to return home. And thus he falls. Warlord's Shelter. Much better than the Bone Cleaver's Shield. +1 to Strength, Savage Blow, and Path of the Berserker. And Blade Master's Steel. +10 to melee damage, +3 to Hamstring, and +1 to Path of the Blade. Oh, those are wonderful. I am going to be using both of those. These 2 items... Okay. that in there, put that in there. Take and take. Those two items, they're definitely going to go to our companions. And so it ends. Let us return to Avadon at once. I only wish it hadn't come to this. Everything that happened. I'm so sorry. It didn't have to end this way. Yet it did. There's someone here. Lorella. As you return to the pylon that will take you back to Avadon, you see a small figure standing by the road. She is thin, dirty, and exhausted. The journey home has been draining for her, but she is finally here. It is Lorella, the girl whose pleas drew Avadon's attention to Doral Stead. She looks at the smoke rising in the air over Ogrim Tor, smells the blood on the wind. The bag containing her belongings slips to the ground. Then she turns and looks at you. In shock, she seems to barely recognize you. Hello, Lorella. You came. You did this? I heard the beast is gone. But then, what happened? I was sent to recover Carsta'Fall. He did not choose to return peacefully. Our lord? Gone? The fortress. So much smoke. She wavers slightly. For a moment you think she is going to faint. Then she rallies. You did this. You came for our lord. You destroyed us. Why? Why? You are right. This should not have happened. This should not have happened. Whatever my lord did, this... But it did happen. She looks you in the eye. You made it happen. And my home is... Wait. My father. Where is my father? And then, tears running down her face, she runs past you toward Doral Stead. You are at last free to return to Avadon. Your father is alive, Lorella. He is fine, as far as I know. He waited for you. I hope he's fine. Please, tell me he's still fine. We left him in his house. He was alive. He was fine. Please, tell me he's fine. Nobody's here. He was fine. Lorella would have found her father there. That was probably just a goof up on the way the game works, but he was fine. He was alive. She at least has her father, but this shouldn't have happened this way. Back to Avadon we go. I think a few of us leveled up. Several leveled up. Point in dexterity. A couple points in Savage Blow, I guess. That'll work. Okay, let's see here. Give that to Sevelin. Give that to Ashima. Sevelin. Let's see here. Ogreish Gauntlets, better than the Steel Bracers. Bone Cleaver Shield, much better than this shield. Gives a bonus to Strength, much better. And Emerald Saber. You know what? I think we may actually give this to Ashima. See, he's currently wielding a... Yeah. I mean, the Shadow Walker's Lance is actually pretty good, but he'd lose out on the shield. And I don't think it would really be worth it. Instead, let's see. You know what, it's fine. Those things can be sold. And bracers of the Hawk. Yeah, instead of the steel bracers. Okay. And that's it there. That's gonna be sold, so... and some things need to be turned in. Alright. I suppose first things first, we should report in. Actually, first things first, let me see if I can speak to Ashima. Ashima Three-Spear is sitting at his customary table. He eats bread and sips water. He seems unharmed and unchanged by his recent expedition. Your superiors have not punished him. The only change is the anger in his eyes, recognized only by you. Welcome, Jason. It is good to see you. I would talk to you. What do you wish to say? You came after me and saved my life. You helped me learn much. I am wiser for your help, and I will forgive you for turning aside my blade. Harua Honored Forge should be dead, but I will not hold a grudge against you. I will fight by your side in days to come. I owe you that much, but no more. Please excuse me, I have much to think about. Much to decide. He returns to his meal. Let us speak with Hand Callan about that, quickly, before we report in. Hand Callan, discuss my companions. Ashima left Avadon to hunt down those who betrayed his family. We had suspected this. He was absent. Certain battles occurred. We are not unobservant. And tell me, did Shima learn anything unusual during his exertions? He learned that Redbeard favors his enemies, the Honored Forge. He is unfortunately upset about it. I see. That is untrue, of course. I don't see why Redbeard would care to favor one Hulklandian clan over another. I will take steps to make sure Shima's doubts about us are put to rest. Thank you for letting us know about this. Untrue? I don't know. That may be a lie. Anyway, we have many runestones, we should turn them in. First, I'm going to drop off the ones I have, and then we'll report in. A couple things to drop off. Let's see. Drop off that, 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 and drop off that. There we go. Okay. Now let us report in. Alright, Hart Miranda. Carsta'Fall, the Lord of Doralstead, is dead. You described the carnage to Hart Miranda. She seems strangely unmoved by your tale of destruction. I'm sure by now the tale has spread throughout Cameria and beyond. That is what comes from attracting the gaze of Avadon. It is done. There is no more need to think on it. What will happen to Doralstead? They have been weakened, and considering the fate of weakened lands in Cameria, well, I would not plan to live there anytime soon. The next few years will not be pleasant for them. Did we do the right thing? Her face is cold. Right? What is right? What an odd concept. We are Avadon. Our actions become right because it is us that do them. Have you not yet learned that? I'm not sure what happened was done in the best way. Well, you were only following our orders, so you can be comforted. Whatever your moral qualms, what happened was not your fault. In a sense, anyway. It does not matter either way. As long as Redbeard lives, you will do what he and his servants command. And that leaves you to your next mission. Another mission? When can I rest? When you are dead. You serve Avadon now. Even when you are not active, you will not be resting. You will always wait for the will of Redbeard. What do I need to do? Return to Redbeard. She suddenly looks very tired. I need to write a report on your mission and file it away. You just go. She waves you away. Report to Redbeard. I'm concerned. What happened? Well, let's find out, I guess. Alright, Redbeard. Now what? You return to Redbeard's hall and find that the Keeper is full of energy. He seems much recovered from his recent exhaustion. Something has made him cheery, almost playful. Come in, come in! This is a good day, the first in some time. There is fresh word from Castle Vibue. Lord Griffin tells me that he has had envoys from Hulklandia. They are there to begin to negotiate a peace. It is hard to believe something good coming from all this chaos. Have you had any success finding out who is attacking Avadon? He slapped the arm of his chair. Yes! Everything that happens, all the clues, they lead us to the Tawan Empire. Not to their leaders or their diplomats, but someone else. Someone hiding there who has a long reach. What are you going to do? I will not say. Our plans are wrapped in secrets, but we will act soon, and decisively. Within days, I think. They hit us. They bloodied us. But we found them too quickly. Before they can strike a mortal blow... What? I am letting my high spirits get the best of me. Concentrate on your work, on the peace. You will learn of our other victories soon enough. Okay. Redbeard is still in high spirits. Still here, when an opportunity awaits in Kalimdariel? Do not waste your time here. Go, aid Lord Griffin in his negotiations. You will receive great advantage from this, I promise you. Negotiations? Over what? The Baraza Woods. At last, both sides have realized that wild land does not justify the perpetual threat of war. So what will happen? That is up to the negotiators. For once, not our business. Perhaps a payment, perhaps a partition. Whatever is necessary to enable each side to save face. What is required of me? Not all wish peace. In fact, some have a great interest in preventing it. Lord Griffin asked for you personally to come and provide security for the negotiations. Return to him. He will tell you more. This is a great day. And before you go, I have a gift for you. Who opposes peace? Fanatics who cannot accept even the slightest surrender by their people. War profiteers who make their fortune selling the tools of war, and a variety of other zealots and fools. They are the enemies of Avadon and the Pact. Treat them accordingly. And I should do whatever Lord Griffin says? No, you are a warrior of Avadon. You do not answer to him. That said, you should do anything he requires within reason to keep the diplomats safe. What is your gift for me? He removes a scarab from his pouch and hands it to you. It is mine. No cast off that. It is the most powerful scarab I own. Let that be an expression of my gratitude toward you, and may it protect you as you fight for a peace that will benefit the Pact long after we are dead. Understood. Well, this is a good thing. Let's see. Earth Shatter. Damage to nearby foes. Pretty handy. I think I'd rather have that than teleport. Teleport isn't very handy for me. Oh, wait, I need to be on the main floor. Alright. Let's see if there's anything that these other people have for us. Lord Svarl? Anything? No. Yeah, I'll wander through all the areas. See what can happen and the like. Fabron. Do you want me to do anything? No. Alright. Onwards to the other rooms. Okay. And here's the main floor. First, this one. Translucent Scarab. Who's gonna get the teleportation? I think I'll give it to Sevelin. Oh yeah, he has its Titan Steel Shield. I think we can sell that. Alright. Now, let me look around, see what else happens around here, if anyone else has anything. There was someone up here. Oh, we also have some things to turn in here. We'll do our walk around, see if anyone has quests and the like. And then probably end the episode. Ilera. What have you learned about the Chrysanth? Nothing. Papers with notes. Anything else I can do for you? No. Alright then. Moving on. How about up in here? There was someone over here to investigate. Abby, I believe it was. Probably not. I don't think so. But I'll check anyway. Alright, Abby. Anything I can do? No. Alright, down this way. Let's see if Hand Callan has anything for us. Maybe she knows something about that person who kind of escaped. Maybe there's been more information on that. Alright. Hand Callan, anything else I can do for you? No. Okay. Oh, yes, up here. See if that, person from the Tawan Empire knows anything. And it does seem... Redbeard is convinced that the Tawan Empire is basically getting together to go after Avadon and try to stop it, but with everything that's going on, how widespread these problems are, I'm concerned that several of the Farlands are actually working together to try and take down Avadon. People in the Wretchlands and the Titan Peaks, in addition, people in the Wretchlands and the Titan Peaks were both going against a dragon, a member of Avadon. This whole thing in the Farlands, that whole debacle up in, out in Cameria, that's a whole debacle going on there. There's nothing going on between Kalimdariel and Hulklandia besides the normal difficulties, but I'm concerned something will happen during these negotiations. Do you have something for me for my next mission? I'm off to Kalimdariel. Nicodemus looks grim.
I wish to help, but things have been difficult. I am told little, but there seem to be far fewer hands available than there were a few weeks ago. This has meant that I have received fewer supplies.
An assistant, swathed in bandages, brings you a large flask.
This is all I have left to give you. It is a powerful strength potion. However, it has been known to cause cramping in those who imbibe it. I would not drink too much.
Cramping. Burnout Brew. Battle Frenzy for 6 turns, War Chant for 8 turns, and Corruption for 10 turns. Yeah, we're not going to be using that. Powerful as it is, I'm going to say no. Alright. And I have all these, rune stones that can be used. I'll try and use a few more of them, I suppose. Alright. Drop that off. And I suppose you probably shouldn't use this. Okay, what am I going to improve? Blade Master Steel. Blade Master Steel. Something for the Dreadnought Breastplate as well. And the Warrior's Shelter. Okay, let's see here. Those are all things that could use stuff. Let's see. What do I have? Endurance on there. Endurance on that. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna cut it while I try and figure all this out. Alright, I got together a whole bunch of rune stones. For most of us. Jason! Ogrish Gauntlets are getting an Emerald Runestone. Dreadnought Breastplate, Runestone of Purity. Blade Master Steel, Blessed Runestone. Warrior's Shelter, Battle Runestone. Scorched Greaves, Icy Runestone. Sevelin, Bone Cleaver Shield, Deep Runestone. Dreadnought Helm, Runestone of Purity. Smoky Greaves, Icy Runestone. Shima, most of his stuff is already enchanted. Shadowcrest is getting a glowing runestone. Janelle, Shaman Staff, Battle Runestone. Cap of the Deep Woods, Blessed Runestone. Vest of the Shaman, Pulsing Runestone. And Nathalie, Sage's Tiara, Emerald Runestone. Robe of the Sorceress, Pulsing Runestone. Spider Silk Pants, Incanter's Runestone. Brush Strider Boots, Deep Runestone. Hopefully, this is a decent setup. Hopefully, it all works effectively. I'm trying to give a bit of protection and a bit of strength and improvement for everyone here. Hopefully, this works out. Bonus to hit. Probably could have chosen something better for that. No matter. A better chance to hit, I think that's fine. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade all these things. And next episode, we'll head back to Kalimdariel in order to finally do some diplomacy and make sure everything works out right there. There's going to be problems. You know that there are, no matter what. But that is going to happen in the next episode. So, until then, I am Karstark44. That is Jason, Sevlin, Ashima, Janelle, and Natalie. This has been an Avadon Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.